Hey, I'm Mandy Evans with the Go Idaho team, and today we're going to be talking about the pros and cons of living here in Twin Falls. So we're going to start with the pros and then we'll move over to the cons. The first pro I would say about living in Twin Falls is that it's very family oriented. One of the reasons why we chose to live here is because it just feels like a very safe, friendly town, and you've got lots of families everywhere and just so many fun things to do. The number two pro of living in Twin Falls, I feel like it's just an overall less stressful place to live. Because people aren't in a hurry to get places, people drive more slowly, let you into traffic, and even just going in and out of stores, people smiling, you've got people opening doors for you. It just feels overall less stressful. The next thing, a pro about living in Twin Falls, I would say, is there is so much to do, especially if you love the outdoors. So when it's warm outside, you can go mountain biking, hiking. People just love being outdoors. There's also a lot of places you can go paddle boarding or fishing if you know, like the water activities. When it turns cold, people love to ski and snowboard. There's a couple of great resorts around here that are a lot less expensive than a lot of the bigger cities, so people really love that. Also, if you don't like to ski, you can go tubing at Magic Mountain, which is a really fun family activity that everybody seems to love. Another thing about Twin Falls that is awesome is the location. You're in a smaller town, but you're situated like right in the middle of Boise and Salt Lake. So, you know, if you need to get to the big city, a bigger city to do shopping or vacation, if you're flying out, you've got decent sized airports in both Salt Lake and Boise, but you get the advantage of living in a small town right in the middle of the two. Another fun thing is if you're into gambling, you've got Jackpot, Nevada, and it's only like an hour away. And I've actually heard that you can ride your ATV all the way there, which is kind of a fun adventure. So if you're just kind of looking for like a little getaway, you can always rent a Jackpot as well. Another reason why people might like Twin Falls is it seems like the air quality is great year round, especially if you come from like, you know, a big city like Salt Lake City where you have an inversion, it seems like half the year, or Los Angeles where there's just smog. People have said when they move here, how they notice it's immediate change, a big difference in just breathing in the air. You've got blue skies most year round, which makes for beautiful skylines all the time. Another thing people love about Twin Falls, that even though you're living in a smaller city, you still have those big restaurant chains and retail chains. There's plenty of places to shop and to go out to eat. And another thing we have here is we've got a community college called the College of Southern Idaho that a lot of people come here to get their associate's degree. When I refer to the big retailers, you've got like Costco and Target, Best Buy, Walmart. It makes it easy if you're looking to go shopping. So now let's move into the cons of living in Twin Falls.
If you're a fan of Go Idaho, head over to the merch store at goidahomerch.com, load up on some gear, support the team. Now back to the show.
Probably one of the top things people complain about is the traffic, and that's only because we've just got so many people moving in right now, so it gets a little bit congested on the main road. But also, honestly, people just drive more slowly around here. So for some, that can actually be a pro, you know, you want to just drive slowly through town and not be in such a rush. And for others, it might drive you a little crazy. Another con about living in Twin Falls is there's not a lot of nightlife. If that's something that you're looking for, Twin Falls probably isn't the best place to move to. But for others, if you're wanting that quiet town feel, not a lot going on at night, you know, it's a great place to be. So lastly, let's talk about the wind. There are a lot of people that complain about the wind here. I've lived here for 5 years, and you know, I do notice it, especially if it's cold outside, but for most part, it just doesn't seem like it's too bad. So if you visited Twin Falls or you live in Twin Falls and I've missed any of the pros or cons, go ahead and leave them in the comments below. So this wraps up our list of pros and cons about living in Twin Falls. If you're interested in learning more about the area or wanting to look at homes, feel free to visit our website at goingidaho.com. If you want to watch more videos about Twin Falls, click here or here, and until next time, Go Idaho.